here he is. Here's the boy. There, curled in a little ball, illuminated by the lantern's light, cowers a person. His hand grips his head, and he rocks from side to side, mumbling incoherently. Oh, he's crazy.
It's a man.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I couldn't. I just couldn't. Please. I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't worry, guys. I have like a ton of save spots, so we good. We good. I'm struck with an array of questions. What is going on? Why would he wander out onto these bridges on his own? Did he make it this far by himself? Were there others with him? If that's somehow the case, I can't blame him for the state of shock he's in. The man stops mumbling. He glances above him, seemingly only just now having the strength to lift his head. His expression, the deepest sadness along with the clear markings of terror, are scrawled across his face. I stare at him in shock, not sure what to do.
Leave him.
But I sat my eyes away from the man and said to the guide's cold, implacable face.
No! We can't just leave him here. Without light, it's certain he'll die.
He won't make it regardless.
The guide turns to look at us, his eyes seeming to glow from the closeness of his lantern. For the first time, I feel uncomfortable in his presence.
Whoever shelters him will only risk dragging themselves down with him. Leave him.
I glance at my partner. Bemelle is outraged. Bemelle. I'm trying to think of some kind of compromise when the guide speaks to get his voice cutting.
If the man comes, then whoever is shielding him will have to
Oh,
remain
Jess!
at a distance
Thank
from
you for the
rest of the
host,
group.
you
Far
bitch!
enough that you can't see me.
Thank you
Just
so
my
much.
light.
I love you.
That is how you will travel across the bridges. I didn't agree to lead this man, and I won't. If you ask me
I know.
I will leave you all
keep saying it wrong. I
behind.
keep going back to the wrong pronunciation. I fucking had it before. Adrenaline surges through my veins and I tense up. It's a painful reminder that the guide isn't here to save our lives, but merely to show us the way. We're on our own. Bemelle and I frantically share more looks between each other, trying to communicate without words. Neither of us have a desire to speak and be the first one to make the choice. Look at him! He's cute! Stop! The man is standing now, though still hunched with his arms wrapped around him as if expecting a blow. He stares at the ground rather than at us. Because of this, I'm having trouble reading his face. What exactly happened to him?
Are you well, stranger? Do you know where you are and why you're here?
He glances up, not at me, but towards me, his eyes resting somewhere near my collarbone.
I'm fine. You all can go on your way. Forget you even saw me here.
You the best girl. Oh, you met my eyes. Let's have a Nixian battle.
That's absurd. You have no way to defend yourself. We can't leave you.
Yes, I'm sure in your eyes I might not seem like much, but that's not exactly a fair shake. Maybe in a perfect world, every man would be as large as you. But that's not how things always go.
Okay, dude, really?
Doesn't mean I'm defenseless.
Why is it getting all deep like this? The man's response is meandering. The words themselves seem to be in good jest, but he's still barely looking at us, fidgeting with his hands. Bemelle frowns. Bemelle frowns unimpressed.
It was a joke.
Damn, you really don't have that good humor. You really have terrible humor. He sounds like Christopher Escalante. Wait, does he? Does Bemelle have that, sound like him? I don't know. He smiles hesitantly, making eye contact with each of us for the first time.
What part of it was supposed to be the joke?
Can I catch him at a Pokeball? You could try.
In this moment?
Never mind. Forget that too. Point is, I'm alright.
You have found yourself out alone and unlit on
Kind of
Sinnlos.
does. Listen to his anger.
Exactly. Something must be wrong with you.
I mean, we could check the credits later and see if Christopher did voice him.
Oh no. Sounds like you've been talking with my father.
Who's your fucking father? He lets out a weak little laugh, coupled with an eyebrow raise, voice trembling. No one really knows what to make of this. The man gives a small wave and begins down the path we came. Bemelle huffs, tossing his hands into the air.
That's not even the right way.
It is for me.
Oh.
Oh? You must have come quite a ways if it was the other shore you started on.
The man's smile grows.
Good. That's not so bad.
There is no response to this remark, unsure what could be said.
I still think he should come with us. A person needs a light, and the guide himself said he won't be able to manage on his own. Sticking with us is his best option.
Can everyone hear it besides me? I look over the man's body, noting the scrawniness of his limbs. Scrawny, but not necessarily lacking in muscle. The bravado he was showing as he tried to leave us has faded yet again, and now he's standing quietly, looking at us as if watching a play. Interest, but no true connection to the events.
It's easy for you to say such things, but whose light are you offering?
Oh yeah, we don't really have a light, man.
It's not mine, and you are putting her in even more danger with your own presence
Just
already.
call him B-Boy. B-Boy! We'll just call him B-Boy, why not? B-Boy's hands turn to fists. He looks away but doesn't say anything. For a moment, no one does. I feel a cold sweat on my brow, as if what I feared comes to pass. He's stopping us from protecting another. Why must he get involved now? Why can't he leave us to make our own decisions?
You... Don't worry about me. I'll be on my way now.
No! No, Ginger Kid, come back! The man's voice is full of something I cannot place, and he starts to shuffle back down the way we came, arms still clenched around himself. I know the guy wants to act as though there is no option. However, I could stay back with him. It'll put B-Boy and myself at significantly more risk, but at least this man will stand a chance. I straighten my arm out like a rod, blocking his progress past me. He stops perplexed.
I am not afraid to stay behind, as long as Bemelle can remain up front with you in your light.
The guy doesn't say anything, doesn't even blink. B-Boy smiles sadly at me. Save the ginger.
One can always count on you, Kikka.
The man, meanwhile, stands with his mouth agape, truly and genuinely shocked.
Well, what will it be?
That is fine by me. I can stay on the fringes of your light. That way you won't have to worry about a repeat of what happened earlier.
The guy doesn't acknowledge him. He stares at the stranger. The man shakes under his attention.
No, really. I could just go on my own.
No!
It's fine.
I step closer to him. Oh, he's really cute, though. Lending the support he seems to desperately need.
You do not need to go this alone. I will protect you.
Oh my god, ship! The man stares at me. I return his gaze, willing him to see my certainty. There need be no more blood spilled tonight. Yeah, we can't let him die. We can't. Slowly, the fear melts off of his face, replaced with something like resignation. Then he drops his gaze to the floor.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I grasp his shoulder and turn to the rest of the group.
You should get a head start, correct? You'll have to put some distance between us.
I love your hair. Thank you! Oh my god, thank you so much. Yay, thank you. The blue's gonna fade out quicker than it has before because I didn't actually bleach it this time. Because my hair was really damaged at the ends, and I have to make sure it's healthy again by putting like a conditioner or spray-on conditioner in my hair. And until it gets back to a healthy state, what they did was they just put the blue on it, and then it came out very vibrant. Look, it's so cute. I love it. The guy seems to agree as he starts to walk away without another word. B-Boy smiles, first at the stranger, then at me.
Take care back here, all right? We'll all be together again when we reach the halfway island. It won't be too much longer now. We'll have a nice little camp out, and you can properly introduce yourself to us. Maybe even tell a real joke or two.
The man emits a nervous little laugh and ducks his head. The prospect must not be enticing to him. With the stranger having pulled himself out of the conversation, B-Boy looks seriously at me.
I'm sorry to put you in even more.
Stop.
B-Boy shakes his head, still smiling.
I don't begrudge you
No,
at all.
we need B-Boy.
In fact, I'm glad you did. All I want is for you to remember that goal. Each of us, together, on the island.
I'm kind of liking B-Boy now.
Safe. This isn't about what our job is, or where other people need us to be.
Oh, I'm kind of liking B-Boy. Kind of liking him. I nod and responds. B-Boy opens his mouth and closes it. He swallows hard.
You two.
I'm surprised to hear his voice wavering slightly. He swallows again, then continues.
You two should look out for each other.
B-Boy, no! B-Boy! B-boy! Oh, B-boy! He takes a few steps back as if to go, but his eyes don't leave mine. He loves me. The guide's figure disappears with only his lantern to lead the way. Damn, he's that far ahead? B-boy's finally forced to leave us behind and catch up with him. I watch him disappear into the fog, an odd feeling in the pit of my stomach. I cannot recall the last time I had difficulty seeing someone leave.
You should go after them.
I started. I forgot the man was there, standing right next to me. Now he looks at me with desperate eyes. Hey,
You
Brian,
don't need
what's
to do
up?
this.
Yes, we are playing a new game. We are playing Lake of Voices, a horror visual novel. It's great so far. We already got somebody killed.
What?
I'd rather know you returned to them safe, and that you all had a chance to make it back together.
Then how about you fucking come with me, dude?
The way they acted. Having to go on without you. No one would feel
Yes,
that way
very
for
nice
me.
indeed, man.
I'm not worth it.
That's not.
I stop, unable to say the last word. Can I claim that he's wrong? This is the one thing he seems sure of, and I do not know him. Empty platitudes may be worse than nothing at all. Fuck. He smirks at my mumbling reply. I'm caught off guard by the change, with only that it seems like he's in his element.
It's true.
Why does this voice sound familiar? Why does this voice sound familiar? He continues to grin, more so to himself than me.
You lot certainly made a scene, huh? That's nice.
Just finished
You
rearranging my
loved it all.
room now. I'm beat. Fucking rip, Brian. Rest in peace. Get some sleep or something. He clarifies after I must give an undecided reaction to the statement. I am so disconnected with myself. I am unsure if surprise appeared on my face, or if it was a lack of emotion that put him off.
I don't know exactly what kind of
If we
love
can't
it
get
is
the
you
guy, we
share,
should get him. Exactly.
But there has to be a bond in that group of yours.
He laughs, then speaks quietly.
It doesn't matter. I can still try for the other shore. Go.
Fucking come with us, dude. Chili started. What did I miss? Well, we met Ginger Boy. We're taking him. I will stay. He's like, Nani? My certainty shocks him. I can tell immediately he has returned to his meeker self. The man starts to speak again, but I interrupt.
We should start walking. That should be enough of a head start for them.
He's like, Nani? He hesitates a moment, but ultimately begins walking at my side. I'm relieved. I can never be quite sure what will come from this one. We move in silence. The man doesn't seem to want to speak anymore, but he keeps glancing at me as if expecting something. Somehow this odd behavior is comforting rather than disconcerting. Perhaps it's because he's more nervous about all this than I am. It's putting me at ease, making me feel more capable. I shouldn't allow myself to get comfortable, however, we're in a more dangerous position than ever. The whispering from the lake, so faint that after B-Boy's close call, now surges forth. It grows nigh unbearable, the creatures teeming below the surface. I dare not speculate on what it has them so excited.
Have you
Oh, they're
any-
watching the game, probably. Shit. If they're probably watching the playoffs. You don't know. Is following you for yes. Oh, there's a time for choices I did not see. Yeah, there is. Especially that one right there. The man chuckles dryly.
Barely.
Barely?
I don't really know what I am to take from that.
Yeah, I know, right? Following is always free. Subscribing counts. Yes. Yes. Just, like, following is free. All what happens is when you follow is that you get notified when I go live. I mean, you can actually set notifications on your device. If you're using your phone, for example, you will get a notification every time I'm live. So yes, following is free. It helps me out, getting more followers. Why not? But subscribing does cost something. Ooh, there we go. Topping place. Thank you so much for following. I really appreciate it. This time his laugh is more of a bark, quickly out and swallowed back up. Then he frowns.
Lou. Only 2 letters. So barely.
Oh, Lou. Cute name.
I see. What are you doing out here without the guide?
Subscribing gets you the sweet emo. Yes, it gets you the Christy Heart emo. I only have Twitch on my phone to get notifications. Yeah, you can only get notifications on your phone, I believe. You can't actually get on your computer, which is stupid, but whatever. Perhaps the question isn't appropriate to ask. After all, only the darkest of circumstances spurs someone to cross Sinnlos. But the situation is very strange. I might even go so far as to say it's suspicious. Yes, spam the emo. Hawk! It's Hawk! I have no money. I'm fucking broke because of college and no job. Oh, I'm sorry. Have you tried applying for college, college campus jobs? Because that's how I have a job. Outside of, like, Twitch. You can set email notifications. Oh, can't you? I didn't know that. How you doing, baby? My baby. Mean Queen Hawk is here. It's my baby. Get it right. It's Christy's baby. I know that it's not fair, but I can't help it. Years spent anticipating danger have made me wary.
That's a good question. I'm not sure I know myself.
What does that mean?
I've been better, but I am
Is
dealing.
that some sort of joke
what's going on? Feel free to message me on Discord.
Genuinely not remember how you arrived where you are.
Oh, this is so cool, and also my hat too. Oh, thank you, thank you, Topping.
No, it wasn't a joke. Or, well, there is a
I'm hella
point to
dizzy.
it all.
Why are you dizzy? Have you like had any water, anything to drink, or anything to eat? Oh, baby, you are the best girl. Thank you. Or I am the girl. Y'all, if you need any food, I'm making chili fries. How are you gonna send that to her? Yeah, that used to be the only option. Oh, okay. Then his voice, ooh, spooky games. Hi, Christy. Hi, Bob. Hi, Bob Ross. I'm gonna call you Bob Ross, if that's okay. Hi. I don't think I've seen you here before. Hi. Welcome to the stream. Hawk, you best be taking care of yourself. Yes, baby. If you don't fucking take care of yourself, I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna come over there. I know where you live. Kind of. I'm gonna beat your ass. I didn't drink water, guys. I don't know what the fuck this is. Maybe you need to just lay down. I don't know, actually. Then his voice, airy by nature light and airy, drops to a whisper.
But I don't know why I even tried. You'd think that I'd be able to call a spade
Amazon
already, right?
same day shipping is how. Well, the chili fries are coming from Amazon, you know? Don't got that Amazon Prime. I slept so much. Then why the fuck are you so dizzy? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, I'm sending you my love. Oh my god, okay. No, I need to send Hawk my love right now. Baby! Sending you my love. I love you. I was at Mickey's stream a couple times. This is the second time I've been here. I had to learn your name. Well, now you know my name. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. He looks up, noticing my gaze still leveled at him, then he shrugs.
I'd rather not talk about it.
Oh, he's got a dark past, so he's gonna talk about with me later. As what has become the norm, I don't fully understand what he means, but I can at least guess that he's not very happy with himself at present. Could it be my meds? I don't know. Oh no, it probably might be actually. Might be a side effect of them. Cause I remember when I took my my other medications that I now have dropped, I remember getting very dizzy and almost passing out in class because of low blood pressure. So who's this guy? This is Lou, Bob. This is little cutie patootie Lou. And like it or not, he won't be sharing his real reasons with me.
What about you? What brings you out on this little adventure?
People on the other side. People who need my help.
On the other side.
You have someone waiting on you? Then why are you risking
These aren't
yourself
new
on
meds,
me
though. I've
instead
been
of
taking
worrying
them for
about what's
2-3
going to happen
months.
to
That's
them?
very weird. Huh. I don't... And you've never had this side effect before? Right, Hawk? I don't... Am I No, stop, don't say that. No. Am I dying? No. I feel my brows furrow from my speck of alarm. Is that really what he took from this? I survey his face with a flick of my eyes, but there is no mischievous gleam to his look now. He's serious. Lou, the ginger angel. He's cute for a visual novel character. Yeah, he's pretty cute, Bob. He's one of the cuter visual novel characters I've seen in a little while. We hold eye contact for a moment until yet again he stares down at the ground.
Sorry. I didn't mean to be disrespectful. It just fell out somehow. I wasn't thinking.
Hopefully I don't come back to Ludine. See you guys later. Bye, Vivo. Have fun with making dinner. By the way, not gay or anything. I'm a girl. Nothing against LGBT peeps. No, don't worry. Don't worry, man. Hello, is it me you're looking for? You're important as well. See, oh my god, I think we're about to fuck him. We're about to fuck little cute ginger angel Lou. Oh my god. Fuck B-boy. B-Boy started getting really sweet after he stopped being thirsty. But damn, Lou is some good shit right here. Aw, yeah, I know, right? Aw, everyone all in chat. That was so fucking cute. They're too strong and will defeat death and take the mantle of death twice. Yeah, death dares not take Hawk yet. Wow, I can't read. I still miss Margaret. I miss him too. I fell in the beginning, but nothing like this bad. Like, I'm dizzy and there are times where my hands would tangle when your body starts to fall asleep. Oh, shit. I would recommend you definitely talk to your doctor about that. I think it might be your medication. That sounds like a really bad side effect of your medication. His stare shoots back up at me, eyes wide.
Of course I'm going to be there for those counting on me. But you aren't nothing. I won't simply turn my back on you.
Talk to my doctor, girl. I can't afford that. Can you afford a 1-800 doctor? Just call a hotline or something. I don't know. Bitch, I will give you the money. Baby. He smiles sadly, the kind of smile only someone who has experienced great hardship has. A smile I'm all too familiar with.
I probably have to disagree.
Oh my god.
Still,
it's fucking
it's nice of you
cute,
to say.
bitch. Fucking adorable. I love this man. I love you.
We may not know each other well, but you
Lou's
wanted us
adorable
to go on
and
without
is a
you for
sad
our
bee.
own safety.
Talk to Dr. Christie.
You even tried to have
Dr.
a sense
fucking
of
Quinn,
humor
wherever
about it.
he's at. Quinn's a doctor.
That
He
counts
has
for
doctor in his
something.
username. He must be a trustworthy source. I need to talk to him anyway because they won't completely refill my meds for some reason. So, oh really? What the fuck? Oh, that's stupid. Must be in like insurance crap. My statement is far from grand, yet he becomes distinctively bashful all of a sudden, twitching his leg with each step. He hangs his head and mumbles his next phrase. Sadly, he seems unaccustomed to receiving praise.
That's true.
Why would a character smile? Not even a sympathy smile for the ginger boy? I don't think she emotes very well. I mean, she's very, like, she has mentioned before how she never shows her emotions. I think at the end when we actually cross the bridge completely, and we're with him, or whoever we get with, we're gonna actually smile. Kika's going to actually smile for once. Hopefully. If she doesn't, well, I'm shooting a bitch, okay? Let me move my camera. Right there. There you go.
Thank you for staying back with me.
Oh, he's so cute, guys. I
It's
love him.
kind of nice.
I love him.
No need to
I
thank
hope Lou
me.
doesn't die. I hope he doesn't die either. We're gonna fucking try not to kill him.
Oh, right. I can't even show gratitude correctly. Of course.
I go to give him a look, but he's smiling. He looks less pitiful than usual. He almost seems content. While crossing Sinnlos? How? Why? Maybe because he found companionship? Lou is Aaron from my street. Anita, not alone, buddy. Aw. I hope, but we must protect Ginger Boy.
It is not funny to make a joke out of thinking that way about yourself.
Oh, it's called self-deprecation humor, man. It's kind of funny. It's a pretty good sense of humor right there. It's pretty good line of jokes you can get from self-deprecation.
If you don't want people to say things like that, then you shouldn't reject their things. Either I did right by thanking you, or I did wrong.
Fine. You're welcome.
This time he lets out a real laugh, though a short one.
I'm glad.
He stretches his arm out in front of him and elongates his stride so he's walking a bit ahead of me. It sits wrong with me. He's relaxed and completely unguarded. He's even fine for distancing himself from the light. And all the odd comments he has said so far. Then a thought strikes me. Maybe maybe the reason he's so calm is that he doesn't care what happens to him. My heart plummets into my gut. Damn, bitch! Laugh at yourself so others can't. That is so true. For a time, there is a relative peace in the silence between us. Then Lou sighs heavily.
I never could have seen myself in a situation like this. It seems things really aren't over until they're over.
Okay. You want to put a little bit more emotion in that, buddy? That line reading right there.
Did you think it was over?
He doesn't answer immediately. When he does, the reply is accompanied by him grasping himself, like he might fall apart if he lets go.
Yeah, I did.
That would have been the normal outcome for a situation. Alone, lightless, I shouldn't have asked. I might have let a frown slip through because Lou smiles a non-smile. He stretches his hand behind his neck and gives a little chuckle.
Something really is wrong with me. Somehow, I feel lighter.
Bitch, it's called depression. Alright, well, maybe this is good. If he's feeling better than he was, then perhaps his view of himself will improve.
I wonder who'll still be left standing when this is truly
Okay,
all over.
back to being a little dark. What?
Everyone will be.
We said that earlier. Margaret's dead. We might kill somebody else later on. I know that isn't the truth, but I cannot bring myself to say anything else. This is the group we have now, and I will not let him believe it is a lost cause.
You know that's not possible, don't you? Someone will go. You should focus on making sure it's someone else.
You don't seem to be concerned with self-preservation.
That came out more hostile than I expected. He doesn't mind it.
True. But it's not the same for me.
We need Dante from My Street to lighten the mood. Get the boy. I don't know who he is, but get the boy if he's gonna lighten the mood. I still don't know how I'm supposed to interact with a person like him. Making conversation is already not a strength I possess. Regardless, Lou echoing that sentiment was not something I had expected. Margaret was a bitch. I mean, true. She was kind of a bitch, but she was getting really friendly before she died. Like a couple minutes before she died. The whispers from the lake, which had already grown, now speak faster and clearer. It's free real estate, is what they're saying. The individual words are almost audible. I'd likely be able to make them out if I knew the Nix language. For a split second, I wish I did. The light in the distance still drifts along in the same manner as it did when we first started walking. Oh my god, I was not expecting the free real estate emo. I did not know there even was a free real estate emo. God damn it, Brian, where do you get these emotes? Blah. Light in the distance still drifts along in the same manner as it did when we first started walking. Which I take to mean the path still hasn't turned so far. Hopefully that means we're still on the right path. Secret. What's going on here? Hi, cool cat. Hi, so we're playing a horror visual novel called Lake of Voices. Basically, our mission is to get across this lake called Sinnlos, but hundreds of people have died. There are creatures called prowlers that kind of look like they played a mean game of Twister. People have compared them to Slender Man, the Rake, from that one creepypasta, and they drag people down into the dark water below. We already lost somebody called Margaret. She was kind of a bitch, so it was kind of karma, but she was getting really nice before her death, so I was kind of sad about that. And now we met a person named Blue, who seems to have depression. So it's great. Talk to us so we can fill the chat with fucking free real estate. Nah, thank you. But the light, it got brighter. It's strong enough that I had to glance away for a second. The next time I look, the light has grown. The bridge is on fire? No, it's fucking not. The bridge is not fucking on fire. Are you fucking kidding me? The bridge is on fucking fire? What? Nah. How is the bridge on motherfucking fire? Are you fucking kidding me? The bridge is on motherfucking fire. Damn, you came in at a good time, cool cat. The bridge is now on fucking fire. I grabbed Lou's arm without thinking. He's standing there stiff, staring at the glow-eyes doll.
We're going to run.
To hell with the guide's order. If we don't go now, we will never go anywhere again. Lou doesn't respond. Have you ever played Cinderella Phenomena? I have it downloaded and I heard it was really good. I haven't played it though yet. I give his arm a little tug and he appears to come to himself when he nods at me. I make the decision then that I won't let go of his arm. I don't know what will happen to him if I do. We take off, the heat growing with each step. The dankness, god damn it. I swear the bridge is on fire. Imagine if the guy set the fire. He's like, you guys are too slow. I'm gonna set the bridge on fire. Goodbye. The dankness of the bridge means the fire is spreading slowly, but it makes me question how it began in the first place. There is no end to how wrong this place is. It takes 20 paces before the air around us ripples, then starts folding into itself. Thick smoke pours over us, stinging like scorpions at my eyes. Oh my god, it is on fucking fire. God damn. I cover my mouth with my free arm to keep breathing, and soon we're at the fire itself. The bridge lurches beneath us, as if the beams supporting it are starting to give way to the thousands of flying sparks. Lou stumbles and pulls against me for support, but we keep our ground. I start pulling him through the blaze. Let's think. Who's the only one with a lantern on them? Yeah, the guide. Fuck. What's funnier than 24? 25. We don't have time to gather our bearings. Who knows how long we have until the bridge collapses or is devoured by flames. We continue weaving across the bridges, shielding ourselves from the heat. I can see a faint figure in the distance through the smoke, and as we draw closer, I realize B-Boy is coming our way. Damn, why is he smiling? Did he fucking set the bridge on fire? B-Boy, what's going on? I press on to meet him, towing Lou alongside me. B-Boy is absolutely beaming when he notices us, and I can't help but match the look of relief on his face as I approach him.
What happened?
I take a moment to steady my breathing after getting the most pressing question on my mind out.
A group of prowlers were in our path. His solution to that was throwing an open flame at the damned monsters. He knew he'd be setting this entire place ablaze.
Oh my god, it was the fucking guide.
Did the guide leave you behind? Is he gone?
I begin tersely at first, but as I speak, I can't help the worry leaking into my voice.
The guide is not a man you need to worry about out here. I chose to stay back.
Chrissy, I know this is very dramatic, but you are missing a lot with this AEW stream. I just wanted to drop in and let you know that. Good luck with the Lake of Void. What is going on with AEW? What's going on with AEW? Fucking what? Oh my god, I'm missing too much wrestling shit. God damn it. I'd balk at him.
That is not a plan, Bemelle. You need
God damn
a
it,
lantern
Bemelle.
to make it. What if we didn't find each other?
Guy, that
Do you
fish.
realize how easily you could have gotten yourself killed?
The statement comes out cheerily as I clench my fist in frustration. B-Boy mirrors my anger as he barks back at me.
I've seen what happens to those left to catch up, Kikka. They don't. I wasn't going to keep running this time and leave you
Oh my god, B-Boy! Balk, balk, quack, quack. Swallowing my retort, I close my mouth and look at him solemnly. After a moment, I sigh. This isn't the time for a discussion, and after what Margaret went through, I can't blame him for the conclusion he came to. So we're not going for the guide. B-Boy, not B-Boy, Ginger Boy is our goal now. This anger is literally a mirrored version of Corpse Party with Seiko. Oh, Seiko. Suddenly the bridges begin to quake once more beneath our feet. Oh no, they're quaking.
Which way did the guide
B-Boy
go?
kiss us. Sad Boyo needs love. Sad Boyo does need love.
I don't know for sure, though he went off in that direction. The fog overtook him, but I didn't see him turn.
That will work.
Oh my god, I'm not...
Lou?
Lou? Where did Lou fucking disappear? Lou did not did Lou motherfucking disappear? Lou fucking disappeared, folks. He's fucking gone. I realized I had my mouse on screen. I quickly changed that just now. I look around for him, realizing he's not with me anymore. At some point, I let go of his arm. No! Come on! No, stop! 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 Come on! Come on, Ginger Boy! He's skating to the side, gaze glazed, transfixed on the darkness. Oh, come on! Sad Bean, you must come with me. I step forward and yank him back to my side.
What are you doing?
He flinches at unexpected contact and looks attentively at me, but he doesn't offer an explanation.
I'm sorry.
That is all he ever says. I let go of him.
Both of you stay close. We are not going to
Or
separate
was he ever there to
again.
begin with? Oh no, Brian, don't do that. If he dies, I'm gonna be triggered. Oh my god. I'm gonna be fucking upset. We keep down the path, the flames still gradually gnawing at the planks behind us. The guy doesn't turn up, nor do any signs of him, but we push on, and we do not stop. We will not stop moving. Oh no, no! Oh, what the fuck, bitch? Then we do. The bridge comes to a dead end. Of rotted out boards collapse into the lake. For a moment, our breathing stops at once. If this was the way that led to the island, then I flip back to the face of the others, my expression unaffected. I'm not going to allow panic to sap this group of judgment.
Let's look for another bridge.
I resolutely begin retracing our path. The others follow without protest. Our regression is silent except for our footfalls and the snapping of soggy wood attempting to burn. We frequently have to step over smoldering sections trying to come alight. At one point, we even have to walk at one at a time, sideways to avoid a wildly flickering small fire blowing out black smoke. Just as my spirit is beginning to dimmer, we come across different directions to take. Among all the forks, there are only two that haven't collapsed or too consumed by fire to risk falling. Oh boy.
We're going to have to pick one.
I'm not good at picking! B-Boy sounds uncharacteristically doubtful of himself. Lou's gaze is flicked down either path. There's a palpable sense of anxiety coming from him.
I don't know.
Oh my god.
I don't know which
Protect
way.
Sad Bean and stay with B-Boy.
It's alright.
But it's not alright. We have to do something to go off on. anything at all. A cold sweat trickles its way down my back. Always go right. Always go right. Before anyone tries to randomly choose, a noise catches my attention. I hastily address the two.
Did you hear that?
I'm about to sneeze, bitch. Was that a bird? What the heck was that?
A whistle.
A whistle.
It came from the right.
Lou and I trade looks. This could be the signal we need, but what if it isn't?
Do those monsters know how to whistle?
They're catcalling us.
I don't know. It
Don't
seems
make me
unlikely. The air isn't pleasant to them. They're underwater creatures.
And there's fire all about. They do not like the light.
We should go right, I think. To where the sound came from.
Oh my god. I'm gonna be faced with a terrible decision. Watch. Oh god. I'm a little surprised Lou's offering his own opinion. It is good to hear, however. I take a deep breath.
I agree. There's more of a chance the whistle was a sign for good over ill.
Did the guide mean to almost murder everyone? It was his only option. He didn't want to lose another lantern. But I guess he knew that, hey, if those people are not going to catch up, they're going to fucking die and that's their fault. I think that was his mentality with his choice. Our course decided we move as one down the right path, no longer hesitating. If we see a prowler, we're going to kick its fucking ass. Bye, Topping. As we follow the bridge down, there's no end and no sign at the end. There's no need to debate between directions again. We start to outpace the fire, one danger thankfully fading away, but the night continues to lighten regardless. I glance at the sky and realize what's happening. The sun is rising. The bridges will sink into the water as the darkness disappears and takes us with them. We'll be lost. It suddenly seems pointless. We don't even know whether we've gone the right way and we still haven't caught up to the guide. We can't outswim Nixi, and we can't outrun the dawn. We're going to run out of time. What are the fences? Why are we Bob Ross fence? Survival of the fittest, basically. The guide has less emotion than Kikka, and it's really scary that he does. Yet, we keep moving forward. And finally, perseverance is rewarded. The silhouette of our island rises in the distance. The island grows rapidly larger, and soon the scents of earth and trees reach us. In spite of all the horrors of this night, a dock emerges from the fog before us, welcoming us to safety. Whoa, bitch, we did it! Hell yeah. We've reached the shore. Hell yeah, bitch! I don't believe it until we stepped off the wood and my boots sank to the sand. What if the guide was already dead and the key guide's still living? Oh my god. I would have been fucking a ghost then. That would have been weird. What is that one movie where the boyfriend who becomes a ghost helps his girlfriend or wife, whatever she is, sculpture something in pottery? What was that movie? What was that movie? Because that would have been me and the guide, to be honest. I walk for a save. Okay, save. Fuck, save. We saving. I walk further inland like a corpse. My sole instinct to flee from the water line. My hazy eyes single in on something ahead. The guide stands on an outcropping in a distance, watching like a sentinel. Sentinel? He doesn't even come to greet us. Suck salt, you stupid Nixi. Wait, you've already fucked a... Well, you already fucked a Yandere. I think it's called Ghost. Okay, the movie Ghost. Yeah, that would have been me and the guide. I stared at him for a moment, not even able to feel alarmed at my own lack of feelings about the situation. He uses his staff to gesture to the forest behind him before disappearing between the trees. What the fuck, dude? I can only assume he must be asking me to follow. The guide takes us further inland, more towards the center. There's a view of the coastline from here, but we're also partially obscured by a few trees.
It's time to sleep.
No one has the energy to argue with him at the moment. I find a place as comfortable as one could ask for in a location like this, next to one of the trees further out, and lay down, trying to block out my thoughts. From once, exhaustion is my ally, and I slip off into sleep. My eyes slowly blink open and readjust to the brightness, what little there is. The sun is obscured by a thick layer of fog, making it impossible to estimate the time of day. Everyone is dead, and the souls in the water are lost souls, and whoever dies on the bridge joins them. The guy helps people only after, like, oh my god, you understand with the fucking theories. I prop my elbows and push myself up. The ground is hard and rocky, but that isn't the only reason I'm eager to get on my feet. I check on my surroundings. The harsh, craggy earth of the island is interlaced with twisting vines and gnarled branches. Beside me, B-Boy and Lou are still fast asleep. The guide, however, is nowhere to be seen. Where the fuck did he go? I realize that I don't recall seeing him lay down with everyone. It's likely he left us hours ago. But there's a creeping silence here. I can't help but shudder at the hollow, aching feeling inside of me. It refuses to relent. I shift my weight back and forth, unsure what to do with myself. Memories of last night's hurrying journey flicker through my mind. B-Boy wakes suddenly, rising with alarm and startling Lou awake as well. My mouth opens then shuts, and after a moment of fumbling, a word finally escapes.
Hello.
Hello. Shut up, Morgana. I don't want to sleep. B-Boy gives me a gentle smile and makes his way over to me. Behind him, Liu remains on the ground.
Morning.
A pocket of quiet descends over us. B-Boy sighs. The atmosphere is weighing on him already.
We should eat something soon.
Eating? What the fuck is that?
I don't
I like
trust
how she's
what is on
still
this
carrying
island,
the unlit lantern.
so I'll have to split my supplies with Lou.
I still have a few rations left. I'd be happy to contribute.
Don't worry about me. I'm fine.
No, bitch,
I'm
you
not
hungry. Lou's back is turned against us. He still hasn't gotten up out of the dirt.
You should eat. You have to keep your energy up for the day ahead.
Exactly. B-Boy speaks encouragingly, like he's coaxing a nervous horse. Lou buries his head deeper into his knees as he curls into a tighter ball.
No thanks.
B-Boy lets slip a small chuckle.
Well,
He seems like a
I've
fucking
lost
child.
my role as the childish one around here.
Oh my god. Alright. Just took the words right out of my mouth. I look at B-Boy and smile weakly at him. However, he's now frowning hard. I understand. Lou does not know what he speaks of, and the only one who would isn't here. It's him. It's Pretty Boy. A distinct rustling of the leaves around catches my attention. The guide appears, emerging from the thicket. B-Boy glares at him as he makes his way over. Lou doesn't seem to notice as he's still facing away.
The Nixi will not tread on land in daylight. However, being near the shoreline is still dangerous.
Really?
If
What
you
the
leave
fuck?
the
It's
center of the
daylight. You
island,
said they wouldn't be
Remain
out.
cautious.
This is bullshit.
Before the sun sets, I will be in this area.
Lou, listen,
It
we
will
are
be
going
wise
to take care of
meet
you.
me here before nightfall.
It is best to just accept this and let us do it. We must take care of the small bean, Pixie Roads.
Why didn't you stay with us last night?
Yeah, what the fuck's wrong with you? I sharply turn towards B-Boy as he snarls and confronts the guy.
If you had just been there, none of this would have happened. She didn't have to die.
The guide stands unflinchingly and completely unaffected.
If all you're going to do is leave everyone to be lost, then why bother guiding us at all?
And then he just disappears. Okay. He can't stand confrontation, I guess. Despite B-Boy's severe words, the guide apparently considers his his piece here finished. He turns towards the forested area from which he came.
Wait,
B-Boy calls out to the guide, reaching towards him. Before he can make contact, I quickly place a hand on his shoulder. He lowers his arm to his side, though I can still feel warmth emanating, whatever, from Lou. It's not worth it, man. He's an emotionless boy. Hey, Ambino, what's up, man? We stay this way until the guy disappears from view. B-Boy begins to kick at the ground, spraying tiny pieces of gravel about.
Bemelle, I know you're angry, but regardless of our feelings, we need the guide. If he leaves us, we'll all die.
and we've done so well with him.
I mean, he's guiding us. I give him a cold glance. We won't even know which bridge to take without the guide. B-Boy knows that. This needs to stop. There are people counting us to make it back, and what of Lou?
We can't afford to lose our way.
Exactly. There's something in my eye. The anger etched into his expression fades into sadness.
You're right, Kikka. You're right.
He weakly swats his hand in front of his face as if he's trying to shoo away his racing thoughts.
I can't stay here right now.
Where you going, man? Where's everyone going? Why are we all going off in different directions? I'm not allowing him to leave alone. Have I missed much? You missed almost 2 hours of content from this game. Essentially, thank God it sounds complicated for 428 so we can actually explain to you. So our objective is we're here with B-Boy, Bemelle, hey, whatever, B-Boy, and we have to cross this lake called Sinnlos. However, Sinnlos is very dangerous, so we end up getting paired with Margaret, who was another person who had to cross to get to somewhere, and a guide. However, the guy is he has no emotions whatsoever. He's practically a robot. I think he's dead. I don't know. We all think he's dead in some way. He acts like the dead. That's how emotionless he is. We end up getting chased by a ton of monsters. Margaret ends up dying because she doesn't know how to jump, I guess. Then we met a boy named Lou. He's called Sad Bean. He deserves the best in the world. He deserves the absolute best. He deserves all the love. Pretty sure he has depression or some kind of mental disorder, whatever. And now he's with us. And now everyone's fucking mad at the guy. Everyone's going their own directions. And I'm just here like, what am I supposed to do? They're both bitches. Oh yeah, and the guy lit the bridge on fire and didn't really warn us. Connor, the android sent by Cyberlife? Yes. No, Connor was more likable. Connor actually had emotion. Lou meekly calls to me. I turn around to face him, though I don't speak. He's standing some distance away. He fidgets and glances over to his side before returning his gaze to my eyes. He gestures for me to come closer. I comply. Look at him, Sad Bean. No, Connor is a good boy. I fell asleep at my desk for 2 hours. Damn, work sure took a toll on me. Oh my god, get some proper rest, Hezzy, please. He begins to whisper at me, but he fumbles with his words, and I can't make out anything he says. I look at him inquisitively. Finally, he speaks up enough to be clear.
I'm sorry for what happened last night.
Oh, it's okay. It's not your fault, Lou. He speaks quickly as he looks up at me. I just spit everywhere. Eyes filled with sorrow. He shifts his focus downwards.
You would have been better off without me.
Shut the fuck up, Lou.
Do you mean when I had to stay behind?
Yes, you and your friend were almost completely abandoned. You got caught up in the fire, and it was a disaster.
It's all right. Nothing happened in the end. Besides, it isn't your fault that things
Connor
turned
is
out
best
this way.
boy. He's really the best part of Detroit Become Human. If Connor wasn't in Detroit Become Human, that game would have been god awful. Just god fucking awful.
It was closer to being my fault than anyone else's. I wasn't supposed to be here, and all I did was get in the way. The guide was right about me.
Stop,
I knew from the beginning that it
Lou.
would be like this
No, you're a good boy.
too. I never should have stayed.
Stop. Finishing his thought, he sniffles as he turns away. He's crying. Suddenly, I feel a strong urge of emotions rip through me. Everything is falling apart, and I do not have the power to change this. Quietly, I speak. Oh, we can speak with the guide. We can speak with the guide. He's not locked out. Okay, that's good. That's really good for us, though. So we can basically save here. Okay. Lou, wait. Lou stops moving. He doesn't turn to face me. Okay, we must protect the ginger boy from the world and himself. Lou, stop blaming yourself for what Jeff did. Fucking Jeff. I hesitate as well, also unsure of how to proceed. Don't go after Protect Lou. Oh. He turns around to face me and his eyes are brimming with tears. He smiles slightly.
I could do that.
Oh my god. I find the will to smile lightly back at him. Lou walks close to me, then pauses. After watching me for a moment, he turns his eyes to the ground, waiting for me to do something. I just stare at him, unsure. After a brief silence, I finally sigh.
Lou, can I ask you a difficult question?
Difficult. Oh! This is where the tough shit's about to happen. He flinches.
I don't think I'm the person you want to ask difficult questions.
What's 2 + 2? Oh, God. Has
no
a
one
fucking
else can
panic
answer
attack.
This one. It's about you.
Why are you such a bitch, Lou? Goddamn, Hawk.
Oh, in that case, I'm really not the kind of person to give good answers.
Oh, Lou. By his tone, it seems like he's trying to make light of the situation, but to me, it just sounds sad.
I understand.
He squeezes his eyes shut and gives no reply. Despite being clearly frustrated, it doesn't look like he's upset with me. Soon he reopens his eyes, looking directly at me.
You can ask me anything. I'll try to answer. But I hope you have a lot of patience.
Oh, that sucks for you. I'm a very impatient person. He smiles slightly.
Thank you.
So, what do you want to know?
Have you lost someone in the lake?
Lou stumbles back a step from shock.
I'm sorry for prying, but when we found you, it seemed like you were apologizing to someone. And the way you've acted since makes me think that something is wrong. Something beyond even being out on Sinnlos.
Aww. I give him a sympathetic look. Why am I even asking him this question? Do I really want to help him, or am I trying to forget what happened to us by talking about someone else's misfortune? When Lou speaks, his voice is barely above a whisper.
I hate myself.
Oh!
I can't do anything.
Oh my god, relatable fucking content! Shit! Baby boy, no, don't hate yourself. You're such a fucking good person. Stop! Don't hate yourself! Oh my god.
You don't have to say anymore. I was wrong to ask you about it.
Right in the feels, man. Right in the motherfucking feels. His brows are furrowed and he smiles in a self-deprecating way. Oh, God. See her into a T. Whoa, fucking. Hates himself because he believes everything is his fault.
I'm sorry.
Lou laughs sharply at himself.
Don't be. I'm not worth the concern.
How can you say that? What have you done that was wrong in this moment? It was only my mistake.
You think that because you don't know?
I do not believe you.
Lou's eyes bore into me.
I'm not upset because I lost someone out here. I'm upset because I can't bring myself to lie about it.
What?
What?
You gave me the perfect opportunity to cover up the pathetic truth of what actually happened. All I had to do was go along with your assumption.
Oh no. Don't you come for Lou Hawk. It's probably his fault. Don't you come for Lou Hawk, I will fight you. Lou is an instant being.
But when you're so direct, I can't keep my thoughts hidden. I'm too afraid of making a mistake and having the lie uncovered somehow.
He stares back at the ground and sighs.
Why do I have to be so terrible at this?
Goddamn. Bewilderment rings through my mind, one ear to another. His words stir all sorts of baffling, jumbled emotions in me that battle it out for supremacy as I gawk. Lou is... I don't know. Fight me, I have a sword. She also has the banhammer. Is Lou confessing his love? Nah. Not yet. Without looking up, Lou shakes his head.
See? You shouldn't waste your sympathies
Oh,
on
shut
someone
the
like
fuck
me.
up, Lou. I'm gonna fucking
should've left
slap
me to
the
die.
shit out of you. I'm not gonna leave you to die, bitch. Oh, backlog. Oops. Like a shot, my anger flares up.
Pull yourself together. I didn't leave you behind before, and I'm not going to do so
Ooh,
now.
damn, yes.
The best thing you can do to help is put those kinds of thoughts in the back of your mind.
Or what? I won't make it to the other side?
Lou laughs spiritedly, his smile almost cruel.
If I thought joining you was a way to stay alive, I would have acted much differently. The only reason I came along is because I thought it might be nice to not die alone and forgotten.
Oh, God. Oh, no. One for Pixie and one for Sly. 2 bazookas. Hawk, where do you get those? Where do you get those swords? Oh, yeah, I didn't read that. Where is it? Fuck. Wait, what? Okay, whatever. Lou continues his speech, ignoring my
The
reaction.
guide really did know what he was saying before. I asked him if I could
What's
go
this,
out
another
on the bridges
Husbando
in the
simulator?
past. He told me
Kinda?
not to. Said I
You
couldn't
could also be a
handle it.
lesbian, but
I'm not sorry
we
for
killed the
ignoring
lesbian
warning.
option by mistake.
This was
so
something I had
oops.
to do. This
So
was
how
my
you doing,
only
noob
chance
tube?
to
How you
prove I'm
doing?
not worthless, or to finally accept that I was once and for all. And we know what the truth is.
Stop.
I can no longer keep idly listening to him speak.
It doesn't
Shut
have
the
to be
fuck
this
up,
way.
Lou. I swear to
You
God,
said
I'll put
yourself
duct
that it
tape on your
isn't over
mouth.
until it's completely over. There's still a possibility that...
I am back. What I missed? You missed us really talking just talking with Lou and everything getting kind of sad.
No, there isn't.
My blood pounds in my veins. Instinctively, I place both my hands on his tightly wrapped upper arms.
I don't know what has happened to
Contact.
you. But if there's
Bitch,
something
contact.
you need to
We
do,
have contact.
you can try again tomorrow
Houston,
night.
we
You
are
don't
in.
need to give up. You have value.
Oh. Lou closed his eyes again and smiles to himself. I maintain my grip on him, waiting for his response.
All right. I'll try to stay alive if you'll do something for me.
What is it?
What is it?
Don't put yourself in danger for my sake anymore.
I can't promise that. Oof. My fingers curl harder around his thin arms. I wish I could argue further, but I don't know what is going on in his head, and I might push him back into giving up. I don't have the luxury of trying to reach him a second time. I release him and take a step back.
Fine. I'll accept those terms.
Good. Now you might survive.
You need to survive too.
He laughs.
It goes without saying.
Lou smiles teasingly. His attitude is still difficult for me to grasp, but I attempt to smile in return. Thank you for caring about me.
I know you don't want anything to happen to anyone else. That is admirable.
Wait, is this free? Yes, this is a free visual novel. I didn't know it was fucking free. When I got the key, I'm like, oh, it's free. But yes, this is free. Get a snack, Hawk. Yes, get a snack. Lou says nothing, however, I do feel my words reached him. I wish he would let me help him, but I cannot find the way to do so. I can only trust that he will do his best to take care of himself now. It's better than him planning to let it end. I sigh wearily and yet somehow feel as though my resolve has been strengthened, at least for now.
I'm going to head out. I want to see how everything is on the island.
I'll make it easier by coming along. Then you won't ever have to check on me.
This time I am able to smile easily.
That would be good.
Oh my god, cute.
Happy to help.
Aw. He readily moves beside me. Together we move out. Autobots, move out! Lou and I head through the wooded part of the island. There isn't anything that could be called a path, but we manage to pick our way through the bush quite well. Through a thinner stand of trees, we briefly catch sight of the guide sitting on one of the beaches. He seems fine, but even though I'm sure he turned his head toward me, he makes no show of acknowledging us. Why does Kikka look like a train attendant? God damn it. God damn it, noob. We move on and eventually find B-Boy in a jagged clearing, leaning against a tree. He's already noticed us and is looking our way, smiling. As we get closer, I can pick up on the silence behind his jovial expression.
How are you faring?
Oh, damn,
Any
I'm
problems?
so downloading this game later, yes. Are we dating B-Boy or Lou? We're dating Lou.
Everything is fine.
We're gonna
We came
talk
to
to the
check
small
on you.
bean.
How kind. I've calmed down since then.
I'm glad to hear that. Is there any way I can help or anything you'd like to say?
He raised an eyebrow at that, his grin becoming markedly playful.
I didn't expect to see you so worried about me, Kikka.
Oh, shut the fuck up, man. I ain't dating you, B-Boy. I have to force myself not to avert my eyes at that comment, embarrassment flowing into me. Unexpectedly, Lou speaks up in a soft but penetrating voice. She's mine!
I think she always cared. You just didn't notice.
Oh, fucking shit. Oh, shit. Well, not yet, but we will make Ginger Boy ours. For just a moment, B-Boy's mouth levels into a thin line, but in a blink, he's smirking again.
That could be. It makes sense.
He turns his beaming face towards me, and I hesitantly return a smile, albeit a much smaller one than his. Out of the corner of my eye, I noticed Lou's timidly smile my way too. I love you! B-Boy glanced between Lou and I, noticing something between us. He does not mention it, however. Oof, the shade. Oh, he's like, damn. Oh, instead he throws out his arms wide with a sour expression. You got to her first, damn.
Have you seen the guide?
B-Boy is clearly asking out of a sense of obligation and makes no secret that he's not pleased to be discussing the guide. I nod in response.
I saw him earlier. He is the same as always.
Just, sitting there, looking dead as ever. Just, you look into his soul and it's just like there's nothing there.
Good, good. In that case, I'm going to stretch my legs for a bit. I feel stiff from standing in one place for so long.
Lou and I both bid him a brief goodbye. B-Boy waves as he departs. Now it's just Lou and I.
The others are
Hey,
well.
it's just Lou and I again. Yes. Yay, boy. We have nothing to do with our time now. Even I can't ignore the wistful tone in my voice. Something is tugging at my heart, trying to tear a piece away. Lou seems uncomfortable with my lowering mood. He stares out into the woods rather than at me. Look at me!
I think I'll go to the shore.
You keep calling him B-Boy, and I forgot that his name was that. What was his actual name? Bemelle, yeah. Bemelle, yeah, we all forgot that. B-Boy's just a better name. Imagine we set up B-Boy with the guide. Oh, God. Oh, God. The guy is totally a tsundere. His words snap me back to hard reality.
What? Why?
I saw something earlier that I'd like to check out.
Go with him!
The shoreline is dangerous. Whatever you saw could not be worth the risk.
Lou actually laughs, a sudden sound that's as close to snickering as it is to sputtering.
Watching a Nix drag itself across the shore in the middle of the day would be worth the danger, in my opinion.
I give him a humorous, reprimanding look. I feel vaguely like I've used this phrase to dissuade pets and young children from behaving poorly in the past.
I was only joking.
I really can't tell anymore, man. Thankfully, it seems to work on grown men as well. I hope he is telling the truth. For someone so nervous, he can be quite reckless. He's a grown man. Honestly, with his very young features, I wasn't getting the grown man vibe. I was getting like the man that still has the baby face vibe. Like, cause when you look at him, you don't know the guy. You're not like, he's a grown man. He's not a grown man. He's like very young or something. You know, I wouldn't. Huh. He really does have like baby face features though.
I'll be careful.
He looks really young. He does not look grown.
We talked about this.
We are so the top. We are so the top. We are the mom friend. I'm so okay. He read this. He gives me a self-effacing lopsided smile.
You said you didn't want to make me watch out for you.
I'll be back soon. You won't even.
Why don't I trust him? Two types of people. We are the mom friend. Then we are so the top. Yeah, we're the dominant one in this relationship that's soon to be. Honestly, we are so the fucking top. I sigh. Part of me wants to keep lecturing him on how serious this is. I just want him to be safe. But I fear I don't have the words to convey that without making the situation worse.
Fine.
Why do you think I keep facial hair on me? I don't like my baby face. I love facial hair. Seriously, facial is good. I will come. Lou brightens.
Of course you can come.
Oh, baby boy.
I'd enjoy that.
Baby! Ah! Sad bean. Chrissy would date a Wookiee. Confirmed. Apparently. I get the feeling he was hoping I would say that. It is not as though I don't want to be around him. The farthest thing from it. It's the activity itself that's the problem. Despite my reservations, we head to the beach. Lou strides easily across the sand, his bare feet sinking down in the loose grains as he stretches his arms contentedly. He doesn't have he doesn't have shoes on? Oh my god, Lou, you're dirty. Why don't you have shoes on?
Here.
What the fuck are you from Fire Emblem Fates when nobody has shoes on? The fuck? Or Corrin doesn't have shoes on for some reason? The barefooted bitch. Oh, we can call him the barefooted husbando, I guess. Lou is the barefooted husbando. Etika has the barefooted wife with Corrin, and I have my barefooted husbando, Lou. I make sure to stay close behind. The nice music's playing, guys. Oh, this is gonna be a cute fucking moment. We got a true smile of the sad bean. Yes, we did. I make sure to stay close behind him just in case. I would not want him to go off on his own. Lou notices my position out of the corner of his eye. He isn't so distracted that he's forgotten I'm here, it seems. Kiss him before he gets dragged under. No, don't even say that, man. He takes a wide step back so we are side by side instead. I can't help but be surprised by his assertiveness, and it makes me grin nervous.
You know what I mean, right?
Yes. The show has its
people who
positives.
like corn like the people with no personality, foot fetishes, and popcorn. Damn, noob! Damn! Fuck! Corn just got roasted, and all her fans just got fucking roasted. Damn, your waifu and husbando are trash. I like popcorn. Fuck you. Popcorn's so good. I find it hard to navigate the loose sand in my boots, but Lou has little trouble here. There are only a few ragged bandages wrapped around his bare feet. What the fuck? Still kind of not my deal. Yeah, what's wrong with popcorn? Who's? Oh, popcorn. Oh, NewTube made a comment about popcorn. I like popcorn. Yo, you want to fight, noob? I'll fight you. I didn't really take that into consideration that you just should talk popcorn. I have to wonder what he's been faring thus far. The forest floor is rock hard and full of thorns. I clandestinely check for any signs of bleeding. Thankfully, there are no traces of it. This seems too good to be happy. He's going to get dragged under and shredded in front of us. Oh, stop, Yandere Slice. Stop! It also does not escape me that losing one's shoe is an uncommon occurrence. They must have been stolen, or he did not have any to begin with. Between my swirling thoughts and Lou's quiet self-assurance, we have walked in silence for a bit. This should be a good chance to ask questions about his life, when he comes from, what he does for work, if he has any other family. However, I cannot help but assume he would shrink away from such attention. Lou catches my gaze and inclines his head, a whisper of a smirk on his lips.
Is there anything on your mind? Something you'd like to
Yo,
ask
you
me,
single?
maybe?
Oh.
Yes, I'm surprised you brought attention to it.
I'm gonna save just in case. Lou snickers in a self-aware sort of way.
When you're as suspicious as I am, it's
Popcorn
pretty
is
easy
great.
to
Popcorn
guess
is
that
great.
people will have
Is
questions.
Lou an escaped slave? Is that a thing in this game? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I don't think slavery is a thing in this game, Pix Heroes. Thankfully. I smile faintly. His openness is certainly appreciated, but the look fades as quickly as it appeared. I turn away.
I think I've asked you enough questions.
Lou's expression sinks to melancholy. He holds my eyes in his own, tightly locked and refusing to let go. Then he speaks unbidden.
I've done odd jobs most of my life. The only title you could say I've had is messenger boy.
He hangs his head in embarrassment over his achievements and begins to drift further away. Don't stop! Get away! Get away from the coastline, man!
That is nothing to be ashamed of. Information is
3, 2, 1, Lou
meaningless if it is
died.
not with
Mission
those who
failed.
can
We'll
use
get him
it.
next time.
There are far less honorable ways of making
Hey,
a
you're
living
near the
in this
water.
world.
The Nixi will try to grab your candied ass. I know, right? Fucking get away.
I can think of some too. Some that I've done.
His words are mumbled, so it takes for a moment for them to sink in. I'm not sure what to say, so I settle on closing some of the distance between us in an attempt to console him. Admittedly, I expected as much. His jitteriness and defensive posture are typical of a petty criminal. I imagine he's had a tough life. The warmth between us melts the dark mood that was beginning to form. The warmth! There's a warmth! A teasingly crooked smile blooms on Lou's face as he relaxes again.
Thank you.
I didn't say anything.
That's what I'm grateful for.
At that, I'm able to chuckle and give a bent grin in return.
It is no trouble.
Oh! She smiled! The bitch smiled! Ew, that's a lewd. Ew. Only a little. It's only a little lewd. Lou turns his head away bashfully and lifts his hand, steadily inching it towards me. Oh, my pulse rate starts to race. No! Touch me, you motherfucker! Just touch me. He lets it drop before he touches me. It is a relief as well as a disappointment. Once again, the sound falls between us. Get a towel, noob, you're drooling. No, suddenly Lou begins running forwards. There's nothing ahead of us. I'm completely caught off guard and left momentarily dumbfounded. I shout after him to come back, concern rising in my chest. He keeps up the pace, but he turns his head back to look at me, almost as if he's enjoying this. What the fuck? Bitch, I ain't a conch shell. Wait, maybe it is. Maybe that's a different looking conch shell. After a short sprint, he comes to a stop. As I reach him, he bends down carefully and picks something off of the sand. It's a strange, beautiful shell.
Isn't it amazing? I wonder if other lakes have shells like this.
It's a dinosaur bone. I'm not able to stop myself from sighing.
I don't know. Is that what you were expecting
It's
to
Lou's
find?
new weapon to kill off his loved enemies. His love's enemies, yes.
I like shells. The world is so dreary. Any flowers that bloom will wither and die in days
Damn,
without
okay.
attention. I can't find a way to appreciate such fleeting things. It's only sad.
Lou is a yandere confirmed. As he speaks, his voice descends in despair, dropping so low I almost don't make out what he says. I cannot think why this shell is impacting him so profoundly, but I want to comfort him somehow regardless of if I can truly comprehend him.
Shells are beautiful and they can persevere. That is something I respect.
It is good you were able to
This is the
find
reason
what
why
you were
he's on a
searching
quest for immortality.
I think so too.
He lets himself remain lost in his moment for a second longer, then gently offers his meaningful shell to me.
Why don't you keep it?
Lou, kiss us.
It can be
He is
a
such a sad
reminder of
boy.
me.
Oh my god. Don't say a reminder like I'm going to lose you. I have no idea on what to say. Those words seem so harmless yet foreboding. Despite my silence, he continues to hold a shell out for me to take. Cautiously, I reach up to accept the gift, afraid that a wrong move could somehow hurt the shell or even him. When I have it, Lou places both his hands over my hand and the shell.
Thank you for coming with
I
me.
fucking love you. He continues to make it difficult to speak. It takes some effort to hide the bashfulness in my voice.
It was no trouble, Lou. Really.
Fuck.
Thank you for this. However, even if you didn't give it to me, I would not forget
Ah! Ugh, this is gross. Ew, romance. Disgusting, says Hawk. He looks happier than I've ever seen him as he presses my hand more tightly. Ah! What if the
so
shell
glad
kills
I
him
met
instead?
you.
What happens if the shell is Nixi, bro?
Likewise. I'm happy we crossed paths.
This is so cute.
I hope that will never change.
What if I
If you
kill Lou
think of me
myself?
from
Don't do
time
it,
to
Hawk.
time,
Don't do
it
that.
will
Don't
make
do
this
that.
all worthwhile.
Don't do baby. I would hate. I'm gonna hate you for like a day or so if you do that. I am glad. Even if it is a more generous view of this than I would give, I relish his statement. Lou is finally showing some optimism towards life. I'm waiting for his death. Oh my god, people, stop! Blood will rain. He doesn't deserve this. I'm going to hate you like a day or so. I still am unsure why Lou came here to begin with, but it eases my mind to think that he may not regret this choice. Lou pulls away, locking a door I barely peeked inside.
We can head back to the forest now.
Right. That is for the best.
Lou looks
since
like
we still
Sam.
need to rest before sundown.
He kind of does with the outfit,
We
you're
will
not gonna
take
lie.
the smoothest route back to the clearing.
I love this guy, but this seems too good to be true. Yeah.
Do I look so fragile?
I'm not impressed with this attempt at human. Look squarely at him as I speak. My voice completely deadpan.
Anyone would have trouble with no shoes.
Damn.
I figured someone like you would say I needed to toughen up.
Toughen up, pussy. Grow some balls. I shake my head fondingly. His elusive way of speaking has grown on me some.
Come on, we should go.
Stop, he will live, he has to. Exactly, Tabe. Together we return to the woods. Oh, comfort, we got an achievement called comfort. You guys can't see it, but we got an achievement. In what feels like no time, we enter the clearing. But B-Boy arrives at almost the same time and greet us.
I heard you two coming and thought it best if I came to join you.
No, don't fucking ruin our moment, B-Boy. I'm glad you didn't. Lou and I greet him in kind, though Lou still seems more reserved. The three of us quietly wait for the guide's arrival, occasionally chatting with one another as we rest.